What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. Um, Make sure. Do I have my? Okay, it's working. What's going on, guys? Hope everything is well with you. Um, haven't been going live regularly here, but I am getting back into it because the season is getting ready to start. So I'm back in. I'm back to it. I want to just talk a little bit about this CBS situation with Coach Prime. I think people got it wrong here because he never said to the reporter what exactly happened. Some people seem to think that the reason why he said what he said to the CBS reporter is because of a ranking, because of an article, and they ranked him the second worst coach in the Big 12. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the reason why he has a problem with CBS. And I don't think he mentioned why. I don't think it has anything. This is just my personal opinion. I don't think it has nothing to do with rankings. And Shannon Sharp and Ocho weighed in on. Let me just play a little bit. It's not having it. Hold on one second. Because rankings don't have anything to do with the season. Let's play a little bit of this.
Good night, Cap. YouTube channel.
CBS is CBS.
All right.
Joey, I respect you. That's why I told you that. I'm looking you in the eye as a man. I respect you. I got love for you. But what they did was foul.
What happened there, bro?
Back in July, CBSSports.com ranked Prime as one of the worst power conferences coaches in the country. Prime was ranked second worst in the conference behind Kenny Dillingham at Arizona State.
Yes, sir.
And he was ranked 61st out of coaches at the FBS level.
Yes, sir.
This is new to Time. Time since he's been playing sports,
Right.
have always been the best, always been told he was the best.
Yeah.
For the first time, he's not the best. The guy that was asking the question,
Right. That was a part of
he
it.
didn't say that.
Right.
He just happens to work. So I guess he has a blanket for
Let me play it again.
Time.
Yes, sir.
And he was ranked 61st out of coaches at the FBS level.
Yes, sir.
This is new to Time. Time since he's been playing sports,
Right.
have always been the best, always been told he was the best.
Yeah.
For the first time, he's not the best.
Shannon seemed to think that the reason why, I'm pretty sure he probably either called Prime now and probably know the real reason. I'm shocked he didn't really call him to find out the reason why he's not talking to CBS. I don't think it's because of the rankings. If I'm a betting man, it's not because of the ranking. I don't think he cares about the ranking because if they rank him the second worst coach in the conference, I don't think he care about that because it's all relative. I mean, okay, if you're going by winning and losing, he understands that. He know he lost 4 games last year, what his team did, and he know that in order to erase all the stuff that people are saying, you got to win. The team has to win ball games in order for these opinions to turn around. So he knows that. So I don't think it has anything to do with the worst rankings or something else. It got to be something else. Now, I don't really read On3 that much, but they have an article here. But there's another article that seemed to make sense. And let me just read this real quick. It says On3's Phillip Dukes, who has a personal relationship with the Colorado coach, positioned a different theory in a YouTube video on Monday, saying that Sanders is specifically upset about a project or partnership that didn't come to fruition. And he went on to say here, Deion Sanders ain't upset because somebody ranked him second or last in the Big 12, said Dukes. That's something that he can control because the rankings don't get you into the playoffs. He ain't mad about that. That's his goal. He said, I'll say this. There's a project between CBS and Sanders that one person did their part and was vulnerable enough to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to share this with you. And the other faction, without notice or without anything, after all this time and effort was put into the project, said basically, nah, this ain't a good look for us right now. And he said, so imagine if you're working on a group project and you say, okay, I'm going to do my part. And then your partner says, all right, well, I got my part too. And then when you get up in the front of the class and get ready to present the project, you get a 50, which is a failing grade. So he was trying to say that, I don't even know if that's the case, on why he's not talking to CBS, but he really did not say. No, Eddie Bush, we're talking about something different. We're talking about why he didn't talk to the affiliate from CBS. We know that he's been dealing with the media and they got bad stuff to say about him. But I'm being specific here, though. What's the reason why he's not talking to CBS? Well, he didn't say. And I don't think it has, and you're right, it don't have nothing to do with the rankings. Because people have been saying different things about the program since he started. And then also the program finished, they finished with the record that they had last year. So he knows that. I don't think he would be upset by that. And I don't know if it was because of a partnership or whatever the case is. But he said they know what they did. And he knows that the guy that wanted to question him, he wasn't a part of it. He wasn't a part of what happened, but he said they know what they did. Go ask them. They know what they did wrong. So we will never know until he really explains it. So, so yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with rankings. Okay, so if you rank me the second worst coach in the Big 12, okay, we start winning, then that'll turn around. So let me continue what I'm saying because I'm gonna lose my train of thought here. Because I'm talking specifically about what Shannon Sharp and Ocho said. It's because Shannon Sharp said this is the first time when Prime isn't the best, and he was saying that how they ranked him the worst. Yeah, I don't think that's it. And also, he's not playing football anymore. He's coaching. So a lot of things are, Your personnel has to go out there and play, not you. But he even said last year that a lot of these teams are focused on him, though. And he's not even playing, so he's used to all of that. But, yeah, we will never know. Unless he comes out and say, hey, this is what CBS did, then we'll know. If he is sore about the rankings, the only thing I could say is just winning will erase that. But I don't think he's sore about that, though. I don't even think he care about that. Like the rankings part. Hell, if somebody ranked me last, I'm like, all right, well, I'm last then. That's what you think. But I don't know. And yeah, I mean, if you're gonna use the ranking in regarding record, then okay, I can see that. Okay, you ranking me at the bottom because of my record last year. But that might be subject to change. You know, this is a new year. Yeah, I was saying that I don't think he care about the rankings. Actually, he does. He cares about it. Not the coaching ranking. He cares about the school ranking. Yeah, he does, because he want to be number one. Yeah, he cares about it. But not enough to shun a reporter, though. Yeah, for sure he cares about the ranking. Yes, he does. Because he wants to be number one in anything. He's not competing to not be number one. That's just a part of his makeup. He's used to that. Yeah, he cares about the ranking, but not enough to shun somebody. Like if somebody give their opinion, I'm sure he will understand. Like, yeah, we stunk last year. We did, but that ranking will change this year if we do the right things. So if we're number one, you know, in the polls, of course, he wants that. He wants to win a national championship, of course. Who wouldn't? So yeah, the rankings are important. But again, for him to shun that report, it has to be something different. This ain't got nothing to do with rankings here. This is, if he decide that he would like to talk about it one day, which I don't think he is, then we'll know. But I'm sure the losing part does frustrate him. But even then, he put it in perspective. We didn't have all the tools to compete that we have this year. We were missing some ingredients last year. He's still stirring the pot. He's still trying to perfect the recipe. And all the ingredients ain't there. You got to have all the ingredients to have that recipe just right. And once he get all the ingredients and tweak a few things, and they ready to play ball. And I did agree with something with Ocho said, you know, the difference between HBCU and the Power Five. I've been hearing a lot of people say this, and a friend of mine that played a friend of mine played Power Five, and well, he transferred up to the Power Five, and he was like, "There's no difference." He said, "There's a difference between, let's say, HBCU and the Power Five." Even Shiloh mentioned it. The only difference, there ain't no difference really, but the only difference is the linemen are a lot bigger and faster. That's the difference. All the skill positions are the same. Obviously, you do have better talent sometime in the Power Five, but sometimes you got hidden talent in the HBCU or the other divisions. I'm not just naming the HBCU. I'm talking about the other divisions as well. I'm comparing BCS to FCS. The only difference is that the linemen are bigger and faster. And that window of time for the quarterback to get the ball off, he don't have that long before he get that ball out of his hand, because these linemen are on him. But as far as, like I said again, the skill positions, I mean, it's not really that much of a difference. You got 4.3 speed over here. You got 4.3 speed over here. It's the same. 4.3 speed is the same wherever you go. Everybody lift weights, but man, I have seen some offensive linemen, Power 5 type offensive linemen. These guys are huge, and that's the only difference. So he just have to adjust at this right here. And he will, because he did get some personnel in to fill in those gaps for the offense and defensive line. And like what Ocho said, once you get that together, now you're ready to ball. You can almost beat anybody, or you can compete with almost anybody. So that's pretty much where he's at. He's in season 2. He's still rebuilding his team. And I like what he did so far. Just bring the type of people he brought in to fill those gaps. You got attitude on that offensive line. I hope Khalil Benson is okay, though. I know his arm was in a sling, but I hope he'll be ready for opening day. Or, obviously you got somebody to replace him. Hopefully they be ready. But the coaching, he brought in Warren Sapp, Coach Lewis. And, he beefed it up. So I'm just pretty, we're going to see what happens with this upcoming season. We're going to see what happens. But, I understand what he said. He's not the best anymore, but he's competing. He's a competitor. So if he's not the best right now, he's competing for that. He's competing for that number 1 spot. But it's hard to win at this level, so it takes time. But, hey, this is a new season, and everybody starts with the same record, 0-0. And we're going to see what they come up with this year. It all depends. Every team starts out with the same record. There's upsets every year. We've seen them. We've seen big upsets. Teams are picked to go far in the playoffs, and for whatever reason, they just have an off season. Anything can happen at this level. But yeah, them saying that he's the second worst coach, I don't think that's it. If that is it, I'll be surprised. But I don't think that's it. No, I don't think that's it by a long shot. I think that it's something else that we're not privy to. Some behind the scenes. Something happened behind the scenes. Because I just couldn't see him just getting upset with those articles. Maybe the article they did on Shiloh, though. That could be one. That could be a reason. That's the only other thing I can think of. That article on Shiloh or something behind the scenes. But, yeah, man. Just waiting to see, man, what's up with this season. It's quickly approaching. Next thing you know, football season will be here. And all questions will be answered, man. Sure will. All the talk will be over. And we're going to have fun and watch some football. I can't wait for football. So, and it's almost around the corner now. So, yeah, I believe they have the first game of the season. So, we'll see. So, let's see what they're talking about here.
Let me know what we got, baby. Ooh. Guys, the message is clear. And it's not any one group in particular. Whatever that is, that's between you and you as an individual. We will not be mentally soft out here. That is not something we're going to be. As a team, as a unit, as a staff, that is not what we're going to be. That does not describe our leadership. We will never be that. And if there is any signs of that, that's on the rest of you guys to check it. Check it at the door and get it out of here, because we don't need that disease floating around this place. Everybody understand that? Yeah, let's go to work.
All right, fellas, plain and simple. Challenges have been brought forth today. Brought forth. What the you gonna do about it? We have to work. We have to grind. We have to push as hard as we can to be as good as we want to be. There's no day to waste. Right now, in the terms of training camp, we at hump day. That means we halfway through this motherfucker. So are we going to get better as we push forward in those small increments as we should be at this point? Or are we going to fall back and relax? What we going to do? We have not arrived yet. The mission ain't even started yet. All we are doing is warming up for the mission. We training for the mission. We getting ready to go on the mission. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Sir. This shit is not over when practice is over. It is over when the task is done. And the task ain't over until January 20th, whenever the fucking championship game is. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Yes, but it starts today. It starts today. Bring your shit today. I want to hear thudding. I want to see running, hitting, being physical. We got that. Yes, here we go. Bring it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, physical on me. Physical on 3. 1, 2, 3. Physical. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
How can you not get motivated with a coach like that, man? And he's already been there, done that. Man, I'll be ready to go. Look at Big Shane right there. Shane got bigger. He just looked like he put on some mass in the arms. He like he got bigger, so definitely gonna need that size. They have the size this year. Last year we know they were lacking in a little bit of the size category in offensive line. They in this they definitely got it this year. Defensive line looking really good. They're going quarterback hunting. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be exciting to watch. Especially that first game out the gate. Kicking off the football season.
Good work. Come on, where you going, Shiloh? Where you going, Shiloh? Go. Good band, good band.
Let's see who else we got here. Number 28. Quarterback coach. That one video, it was the different perspective view of the last practice. Man, that was pretty awesome. They were going at it. That Jimmy or yeah, that's Horn. LeJontay.
He said, tell with the
Sap. Nice throw, Staub. Okay, Staub. It's a nice throw. Yeah, that was definitely a nice throw.
It was cool.
What else we got? What else we got? I always like to see the trenches before I close out. All right, youngin. Seaton sharpening his tools here. Man, them two coaches right there, they'll have me motivated. Let's see what Coach Phillips has.
Convincingly. Shouldn't be no doubt. If you're not going to go full speed, don't go. Check out. Let somebody else take that route. If you're not going full speed, check out. Let somebody else take that route. Everybody got it? Let's go to work.
He wanted to go full speed. That last practice, I don't know, with just the camera angle was really good, man. Really good camera angle. I'm gonna have to check that one out later for this one. But for sure, can't wait for that first game, man. Let me tell you something. Winning, it clears all the stuff they've been saying. Just gotta win. Even though they might still have something to say, even if they win, but it's a lot better when you're winning. Things feel a little better, you know? And also, college football is like that. It's all about what have you done for me lately, and it's all about winning. So yeah, man. Let me see if there's any that's Mata kicking the ball. But yeah, man. Mata's look like he's ready to go. Man, this season, man. Season is almost here. But yeah, man, I just wanted to say I'm gonna get off. I don't know if what's going on with CBS with Coach Prime, but he didn't say. So I was thinking about it. What did they write recently? The Shiloh situation and the worst ranking. But I don't think that worst ranking is it. But who knows? Maybe he'll talk about it, maybe he won't. But other than that, man, I'm ready for some football, man. I'm ready. Ready for some football. I'm ready for that first game to kick it off. You know how you could go to Nebraska. Nebraska been talking. Got to go to that sea of red and pull out a peace sign. It's not just a peace sign, it's the victory sign. So they got to pull it out. Then they got to go to Colorado State. Another rivalry game. Got to go in there to a hostile crowd and take it. That's it, man. That's it. Just got to go in there and go get it, which they are. Got a few circled on the calendar for, obviously, the North Dakota State game. Nebraska game I have circled, and the Colorado State. Baylor, I have the UCF game circle in Kansas State because of Dylan Edwards. In Utah. Just to see where Cam Rising at now. See what's going to happen. Kansas is ranked. Arizona is ranked. Kansas State is ranked. So they playing a few ranked people. Oklahoma State is ranked. And Kansas, I said. So yeah, man, we're gonna see what happened, man. But yeah, this is a healthy distraction. It's a lot going on in the world, that you could take serious. At least we can watch some football. So, and I like the behind the scenes.